Hi, this is Jill with Life Off the Yoga Mat, and you can find this video and many more on my website, lifeofftheyogamat.com. And today we are going to be doing a lot of hip circles. So working on the hip area and really just feeling the space, the hip joint, feeling that rotation, and maybe releasing a little bit of tension or something you maybe have been holding on to in that area. But we'll just begin in child's pose just to actually get you a little bit centered. Just about 3 breaths. If you want cleansing breaths, you can take them. Bring the knees wide, the big toes touch, drop the forehead down, and find 3 of your very own breaths here. Maybe you need to open the mouth with each exhalation, feeling yourself soften and sink and settle. And find your way to breathing in and out through the nose. And let's take this up to tabletop position. So rising up to tabletop, bring the knees underneath the hips, and let's take some cat-cow. So I like to tuck my toes here as I drop the belly and open the heart, getting a stretch through the feet as well. And on the exhale, press the tops of the feet down, rounding the spine. Just keep moving with the breath. So before we start, right, taking any additional movements, just finding these really nice familiar movements. And you can start to add on anything, especially when we talk about the hips. You can add on some circling with the hips here, but you still want to keep the rounding of the spine and the dropping of the belly. So you're still taking your cat-cow, you're just adding on some movements with other parts of the body. And if you took things in one direction, just even that out. Okay, take a couple more, just regular cat-cow to even yourself out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Come back to neutral tabletop position, and you're going to open your right knee out to the right, so like a dog on a fire hydrant, and then you're going to bring the knee together and open it up. So just taking these circles here with the left knee down. Maybe either actually hearing or feeling a little cracking sensation in the hip joint. So these can look, it's more about how it feels, right? They can look different for all of us. They can be smaller circles, or they can be more exaggerated. Take a couple more here. All right, and then just when the right knee comes next to the left, just extend the right leg back. Flex the toes, take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Take a few more, inhale. And exhale. 2 more, breathe in, breathe out. 1 more, inhale and exhale. Bring your right knee next to your left. Bring the knees completely together, heels together, and just drop your seat to your heels and let your forehead go. 2 breaths here. Take it back up to tabletop, and we're going to just come to the other side. So the knees are separated a little bit once again underneath the hips, and open the left knee out to the left and start taking your circles here. So finding the chin is off the chest, just keeping your gaze forward and down, and just start to take these circles. Noticing the difference, of course, from side to side, right, as we always do. And just take a few more of these. So maybe the difference, maybe this feels a little tighter, or maybe it feels a little bit more fluid and easier to move, like your range of motion. Okay, just take a couple more of these. And next time your left knee connects to your right, extend the left leg back. Take a breath in, draw the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen everything out. Exhale, round and connect. Nice breath in, lengthen. Breath out, connect. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Left knee connects to your right. Just sink the hips back to the heels. So these moments, just recognizing what you just did. Sometimes we move so quickly from one pose to the next that we don't recognize the parts of the body that we just worked on. Downward facing dog. Hinge forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips high. You can pedal out the feet here, getting the legs straight. Shake the head yes and no. Okay, and then separate the feet a little bit wider, so they don't have to be mat width distance, but a wider down dog. And just drop the heels over to one side, to the right, and back to center and to the left. So just keep shimmying side to side. So feeling this stretch down like the entire side body. So one side should be more strengthening and the other side a little bit more stretching. Okay, take it back to center. And we're going to lift your right leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Bend the knee and open the hip. And go ahead and start taking some circles here. So you're going to bring the knee down and around, open it up. This should feel a little bit warmer now, hopefully, than when you were on your knees. Down and around. And then take it the opposite direction. So now close it back, take it just the opposite direction. Okay, and then next time that your right knee comes close to your left knee, extend the right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. And hug your right knee in towards your nose as you round the spine. Bring the shoulders over wrists. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Let's step it through this time. So hug the knee in and step it through to low lunge. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. So it should feel good to get the head up above the heart. And warrior 2, open up. Reverse your warrior, tip it back. Cartwheel the hands down to low lunge and come back to down dog. Okay, coming to the other side, left leg high. Bend the knee and open the hip and take your hip circles. So take the knee around, doesn't matter which direction, right? Because we're going to switch it up. So just keep taking it in this one direction a couple more times. And start to switch directions. So start taking it the opposite direction. And in these movements, right, that start to become familiar, you can always close your eyes and just notice where you're feeling this. Sometimes the eyes get distracting. Okay, next time the left knee connects to the right, let's extend the left leg back and up. Hug the knee into the nose, round the spine. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, hug it in. Again, inhale, left leg high. And let's step this through. So left knee comes forward, step the left foot next to the left thumb. Inhale, let's take it up to high lunge. Warrior 2, open up. Reverse your warrior, tip it back. Cartwheel your hands down, framing your front foot. And step it back, downward facing dog. Okay, now we're coming to my favorite, half pigeon. Right leg back and up. And bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Extend the left leg long. So see, I have my toes tucked. I'm really trying to extend the left leg back behind me and draw the right hip back. Square off the hips so you feel the hip points are going down towards the floor. Walk the hands forward and rest the head down. If you ever have any props with you, you can always slip a blanket underneath This hip, if you feel there's too much space between the floor and the hip, that can feel really nice to have that little bit of cushioning, padding there. There's 2 more breaths. So come back to that smoother, fuller, deeper breath. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more breath in and breath out. Walk your hands back up towards your right shin. Tuck your left toes. Downward facing dog. So you can release the right leg back. You can open it up and come to down dog. Inhale, left leg high and bring it to half pigeon on the other side. Extend the right leg long. So tucking the toes and really wiggling the right leg long. So for those who are familiar with pigeon, you can go ahead and fold yourself down into pigeon. And if you're someone who is having a hard time, I'll just face this way. And another great way to get into pigeon is from a lunge position. So if I have here my right foot forward and my left knee is up, and I'm just gonna walk my right foot all the way, heel toe it over to the left wrist and drop the shin down. So that's just another way of coming in if lifting the leg up and lowering it down is not serving you. Okay, find 2 more breaths, those that are in pigeon. Breathing in, breathing out, breath in, and breath out. Slowly walk your hands back towards your left shin. Tuck your right toes, extend your left leg back and up, 3-legged dog. And again, you can bend the knee, you can extend and bend the leg, and come back to down dog. From down dog, child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch, sink the hips back, forehead down. 3 breaths here. Walk your hands back towards your knees. So coming to sit upright, shift onto one hip and swing the legs forward. So you can extend the legs forward, shake out the legs, move the flesh away from the seat. Flex the toes up, inhale the arms up, and exhale, fold in. Take a breath in, lengthen, and a breath out to fold. As you release the feet, walk the hands back up, cross your shins, and come to sit upright. Bring your hands to heart center, and just close your eyes for a moment. So as you focus on the hip area, just try to have some sensation. Just bring your mind to that area of your body and just really appreciate all that part of your body holds on to. So it holds on to emotions. It might even be holding on to your to-do list for the day ahead. So just taking time to appreciate that area that holds you up and takes you through your day. Finding appreciation for all the things in your life, in your body, in your mind, all the things around you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Namaste.